Welcome back to Janky AF. Big day here at Janky AF. The Buick is back. It's got the new wheels, it's got the new radiator. I'm super excited. Just got a new little basketball lamp installed here. And we got another little treat that just came in the mail. This is a, these are so hard to find. This is a, so it's the engine cover, as we'll see when we lift the hood. The engine didn't have the little cover on it, and this is the first gen 3800. The second gen 3800 are a dime a dozen. You can find them everywhere, but for some reason the first gen are really hard to find. So I managed to track one of those down. The cool thing about it is usually they came in black, but this one looks like it's like a slight white gray. So I'm actually gonna, I think, paint that to match the black and white paint scheme of the Buick, which is great. So that'll be another little interesting someone's charging up the hill, another piece. So here now, feast your eyes on the 95 Buick LeSabre.
Grab a toilet, shopping up and start kissing. You got the means, why don't you pass along a dime? Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan.
I think that obviously the blue white wall tires, and you know, it's not there, it's not perfect. This side particularly, you know, with the tires being weighted and balanced, there's a couple little touch-up things we're gonna have to do. But man, they look so good. The color isn't perfect, but I kind of like it. It's just a little brighter. Now we're gonna, as you've seen in the mock-up, which I'll put on the screen, we're gonna do sort of like sort of gradient black and white pattern here that I think is going to look really good. And we got some other things planned, a little tiny bit of touch up over there. But man, it's so good to have this thing back. I missed it. I drove it last night. It drives really, really smooth. One thing I forgot to mention, that these plates are eventually going to be being replaced with these great vintage license plates. Now, I just did a video on vintage license plates and how they're different from historical plates, and why vintage plates are a really awesome way to spruce up your classic vehicle. Geez, can you just imagine that on there? It looks so good. So check out that other video if you are interested in getting some vintage plates on your car. Janky do Thanky. Pretty cold out today, but let's see if she starts right up. It smells just amazing in here. I love this thing so much. There we go. Every time. Let's pop the hood. So one major issue and concern that this is going to need to be taken care of eventually is the headliner. As you can see, here's the factory 15-inch wheels, which are really awesome wheels, I have to say, for on a factory model. I like sort of bigger wheels that show off. I don't like these tiny little stick wheels that, like, you know, people show off their brake calipers or painted all colors. Or that's cool, but like, I like these old. They feel solid and very sort of like stately, which goes with the Buick. So we're gonna need to fix this. I just ripped this all off. I did at one point I duct taped the whole thing, but it just fell off. Didn't really work. So I got quoted $450, $425 to do a headliner. I'm not gonna pay that. We're gonna keep it janky. I may just end up ripping this padding off and bringing it down to bare metal and then painting that metal. I guess it'll kill my, you know, insulation a little bit or whatever, but I think that may be the way to go, because I can make it, you know, custom and really cool. Now let's look under the hood here. It's a big old hood. So it's actually hard to see, but you got the brand new radiator. I'll have to look on the invoice. We did a coolant flush. We did, you know, a lot of new hoses and stuff. Just like a little bit of coolant on there. But boy, this thing is so sweet, and it's just so nice to have it, you know, up and running like a champ. Now here's where right here is where that engine cover goes. It's just a decorative piece, but I noticed when I shop for these, I looking on Buick LeSabres, doing research on the internet, it was always on there. So when I bought the car and it was missing, I was a little disappointed, but I tracked one down. It was like 60 bucks, which honestly is you know, for a little piece of plastic, but they're hard to find, that Series 1. I think the same engine cover was actually on the Riata and maybe some of the Rivieras, but you know, the first gen, or the pre-facelift, or I guess I should say the, yeah, pre-facelift LeSabres, either they all have their engine covers or they're all gone. So nice to track that down. That'll be a final little piece of the puzzle along with the headliner. But it looks so good. I can't wait to paint it now and get it garaged for the winter. I'm gonna go take it for a car wash and get some gas for the Aerostar so I can top that off with ethanol-free gas, put some stable in it. I'll probably do a separate little video of that. Maybe we'll take us on a drive to the car wash. So that's the 95 LeSabre. I'm so happy to have it back, and just in time for the new year. So happy 2021, everybody. And from all of us here at Janky AF, the Royal We, and Janky do Thanky.
I am you and you are me. Tweedle tum 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 tweedle tum tea. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3.